In the previous video, I created a new data type defined by a struct, and I called it CD. This is the definition here. But unlike standard data types such as char and int, I wasn't able to create new CD variables just by preceding the variable name with the struct name. So this syntax was not permitted. Instead, I had to precede the variable declaration with the keyword struct like this. Now, in fact, there is a way of creating new types that allow the declaration of variables using the same syntax that you'd use for standard types. Let me just turn to my code in sample program 02_typedefs. To create new types, you must explicitly define a type using the keyword typedef. By tradition, it's normal to name types with an initial capital letter. So this is how I declare a type named CD, which is all in uppercase, which identifies my struct, which I have named also CD but in lowercase. Now let me just comment this out, because I want to show you an alternative way of accomplishing this. Now you can combine the typedef with the struct declaration, as I've done here, where the typedef name is placed after the closing curly bracket. So having done this, how do I now go about creating CD variables? Well, let's look at an example. Down here was my CD variable. Remember, this was how I did it previously. But now that I've used typedef to create a CD, capital C, capital D type, I can use this syntax. And I can also declare arrays of CD records. And remember, this is how I did it previously, but with my typedef CD, capital C, capital D, I can declare an array of CD records like this with this simpler syntax. Now you can also typedef standard types such as int or char. In principle, when you do that, you can provide a sort of an alias for the interests, I suppose, of readability in your code. Now, I haven't done this in this code here, but what I have done is I've provided an alias, str50, for a 50-element char array. And once I've done that, you can see that I've used this alias when declaring the string fields of my CD struct.